Oh, welcome back, fans and friends. I have actually, for me, it's rather unique, but I'm pretty sure there are models of it out there. It is Matchbox Moving Parts, and it's the BMW i8. So it's 2016 BMW i8. I believe it's their all-electric sports car. You do see these rolling around all over the place, so they are out there. It's number 48 out of 54. As you know, in the last video, I did 1 out of 54, which is the antithesis of this car, the Bentley with perhaps a V6 to V8 engine. This one is neither of those things. It is not a Bentley. It is not a gas car. And it is, as you can see there, the moving parts are the doors. They flip up. So is it scissors? I think the folding up door. It's a type of the upwards moving door. The Lamborghini and McLaren, stuff like that. Certain McLarens make it very popular. So we had what we had here for the BMW. AG's logos used on our license. Obviously, they do this thing. You're going to see in some other videos, they've put out the full year, but for some unknown reason, they'll just put this 16 BMW i8. And there's the S06A release. And all licensing information, don't use it with their sets and everything else that we know and love. And that'll bring up the cheap cardboard backing. And so, with nothing else to pretty much cover, the H3 Plus 4854 Mattel. This is Mattel's competition with themselves, as we all know. Hot Wheels is the more popular. No, I don't know if it's more popular. It's definitely more widespread. You say Hot Wheels, they'll know what it is. Matchbox. Sure. And so the one thing I actually like about these Matchbox series, mostly, but not always, is a great many of the cars will have rearview mirrors. So I think all three of the ones that I have here. Obviously, the first one is the BMW, not the BMW, the Bentley. The second one, obviously, is this BMW, and the third one is the Buick Riviera. That one also has rearview mirrors, so it's really nice in terms of that. Anyway, nice and plain, easy to see BMW symbol. The windshields, unfortunately, are heavily tinted, so we're gonna have to wait until I open the doors to look inside it. You can actually clearly see fingerprints and smudges. These are from me, as you can see there. And you can see a bit of a gap. I mean, what are you expecting for about 350? And you can actually see manufacturing defects there. They're on both sides of the door. It is a burr, if you can hear that. Anyway, it doesn't detract from the car itself. You're going to use it with the door open. And I do see here, actually, for me, there's a color variation. You can see there, the body is a different color than the door. And once again, the body is a different color than the door. So I don't know what to say. That's a little bit disappointing. I rarely see it on green lights. The paint is uniform, but you can clearly see it there now too, right? I'm not just imagining things. The purple on the body is different than the door. Rearview mirrors all in black. They did have this weird thing. If I still have it here. This is the insert, and they have this little thing here. I don't know what purpose it serves, a barcode or so. It looks like something 3D painted, but I think it's just a reference number. I don't remember the Bentley having it. No, Bentley did not have it, so it's just this BMW i8 packaging for some unknown reason has that circle. So go to the front. I do like obviously these look really nice. The grille. You have BMW i8. You have there for cooling. And the lights are 3D painted. I don't know if they're a little bit fuzzy, but because the pearl, and you can clearly see the color variation for the door. I'll have to one day go take a walk and see if I see one and see if that's normal. It kind of, I don't know if that doesn't look normal to me. There's the charging port. Yes, it is only on the right side, not on the left side. Obviously, there is no exhaust because this car does not exhaust anything other than money, maybe. i8 on the right side, there's the BMW, and I believe that's X-Drive, but it is kind of fuzzily printed on there. And you can see there, maybe somebody will tell me what it is, or I will see one in real life and take a picture and bring that in. And there's we have the rear view lights, not rear view, but the lights all 3D painted in. Once again, another good thing about this is at least you have something on the license plate rather than nothing. There's the BMW symbol again, a very minute spoiler, a very angular design. I do like the design of the car. It does look really nice. So For those of you looking for the BMW I8 from the 2016 year model, Matchbox now has them if you find them on shelves. And as we can see, this one is a year in regress from the 2016, obviously made in 2017, relatively new casting. Even the Bentley was a new casting, 2022. And there's a little elephant because it's made in Thailand. And as you can see there, it is an all-electric car because, well, first of all, Matchbox and Hot Wheels don't do very well with the undercarriage for most of their cars. For some unknown reason, Porsches will be really well done. Everything else will be very poorly done. Anyway, so when you open these doors, I made the mistake of closing it as soon as I got it out of the package, because now I can only imagine if I had a Hot Wheels Premium and I tried to open those scissor doors, what kind of a mess I would make. So the best way is just to pull on the rearview mirror itself. The door does not open very wide. You can sort of see there. Once again, don't damage your stuff. Don't be me. We can all see, this was the not the door that opens inside the car. It is just a little bit harder than originally. So that's all the doors open. I don't want to break it. So it looks like a very difficult climb out of. And you can see there the little pin that's holding the door. So instead of being in the front there to open sideways, it's just on the top. And you can now see the color morph even more clearly than the rest of it. From the top, it looks almost similar, but from the side, it looks very different. I don't know if that's a normal thing with these BMWs. And you can see there the molded in steering wheel, the gear shift, everything else. Unfortunately, you cannot even actually, if you look at it like this, you can't even see out of the front windshield. Very hard. So why it's super tinted, I don't know if that's a normal thing. So you can sort of see there the inside of the car, but other than that, because also the interior doesn't help. It's not like that Bentley where everything was contrasted. So, not to prattle on. Once again, fans and friends, BMW i8 from Matchbox Moving Parts series, number 48 out of 54. Once again, it rolls very well, as most of the 99% of all Matchboxes do. And so there we have it, the luxury electric i8 from BMW 2016 year. This is Tom from Toronto, and thanks for watching.